But I remember like my first night in prison, like some of my thoughts were like, I'm 18 years old, man. I was a senior in high school. I wasn't in high school. I dropped out. I was already expelled from like two different schools, public school, second chance school. And then from a third chance school, I went to juvenile program after juvenile program, trying to make my way back into public school while I'm still in the streets selling dope, robbing, all those things. But when I went to prison at 18, I was supposed to be a senior in high school. And I'll never forget because like my class didn't even graduate yet. And I remember like that first night in confinement, plus two, my baby mom was pregnant with twins. She's like 8 months pregnant. And I remember looking in the mirror. They put me in a cell by myself, even though I wasn't a check-in or nothing. But like the confinement was full with like adults. And they had separated, like they had like a confinement for like YOs, but like all the cells were full besides the guy that me and him fought, and they put us in separate cells. But I remember looking in the mirror, like late that night, and I remember just looking at myself in the mirror. Cause I'm like processing all this, like, dang, like I'm in prison. You know what I mean? This is like a freaking life-changing moment for me. I'm 18 years old. I'm still a kid. And I'm in prison. And then I'm in confinement at that. My first day, get hit with a lock in a canteen bag. You know what I mean? Get into a fight. And I remember just looking at myself in the mirror in prison. And I'm sick, bro. And I remember just looking at myself in the mirror like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing with my life? And I think just having plenty of sense, man. I've always been smart, and I always knew better. And I know God had a call on my life. And like I said, at this point in time, man, I just recently received salvation. So, man, I was really just reflecting and just being aware of what I'm doing. Like, man, I'm freaking throwing my life away. So I just remember looking at the mirror in confinement, like, what am I doing, man? And just aware of the consequences of my actions of this street lifestyle and just, throwing my life away, man. But transitioning from that, man, breaking away from prison and now to just life out here in society, so for